Hey, good morning, Lighthouse. We canceled all of our services for today, as you can tell, for obvious reasons. So I hope all of you stayed inside and that you're staying warm. But I have a message I just want to bring to you real quick just to encourage you. Today we were going to start our new series called Vision. And it comes out of Judges chapter 16. It's a story of Samson, and many of you know this story very well. And we see here where Samson was gifted of God, really ordained of God. If he would be obedient, he was anointed with super strength and really to protect God's people. But something happened along the journey with Samson, and his vision got blurred a little bit. And if there's one thing that I found out in life and really in my walk with God is if I can't see right, it's hard for me to live right. And Scripture is very clear that without vision, people will perish. And that's just not for corporate vision, but that's also with our own personal vision, that if we can't see right, if we can't truly see past our problems, if we can't see past the obvious and know that God is in control, then we're going to have trouble. And so I want to encourage you today as you stay in, as you keep warm, and really throughout this week, and really the next few weeks, as we talk about some things that can blur our vision, some things that can get in the way and cause us not to truly see exactly what was going on. One of the things that we'll talk about in the next week or so, and next Sunday, will be one thing that can really blur our vision is isolation. There's a tendency for us to want to just go Lone Ranger and want to do everything on our own and keep everything to ourselves, and we can handle it. It's just us and Jesus. And you know, there's a lot of truth to that. God is clear that He is all that we need, but He did create us with the desire for relationship. And you and I are called to come together as a church corporately, and it's very important that we have that relationship, that we don't try to walk through things all by ourselves. And, you know, if you look at the story of Samson, one of the things that stands out is that, you know, several times Delilah tried to trap him, and over he would tell her one thing and she would try it, and he would wake up and just break free from all the trap, and then he would take care of everybody, and it just continued to happen. And you wonder, where was all of Samson's friends? Where were the people saying, dude, this girl is crazy, man. She's trying to kill you. What are you doing? Why are you staying with her? Why would you keep putting yourself in harm's way? And it's because Samson's vision was blurred. Samson couldn't see all of that, but if Samson would have had some good godly friends around him, like many of us have had, that when we've gotten off track and we can't see it and we're so close to it that it's blurred. We've had people in our lives say, listen, what are you doing? This doesn't sound right. This doesn't look right. Do you not see what's happening? Do you not see the direction you're going? Do you not see what you're doing to the people around you? Do you not see the people that you're hurting? And so I want to encourage you this week, listen, reach out to those people in your life, those people that love you. More importantly, those people that believe the way you do, those people that believe in the same God you believe in, so that you don't just see what's right in front of you, that you just don't see the bad doctor's report, but that you truly can see past that and see that you can see the God that is your healer, that you're not just seeing the addiction, but you're seeing the God that can deliver you and set you free from anything that you're going through. So I encourage you today, listen, ask God to help you to see what He sees, so that we can truly do what God's called us to do, so we can truly see people's needs for what they are, so that we can get past the bad attitude and the negative things they've done to us, and truly see them as God's creation, knowing that if God can get into their life, if God can penetrate their heart, everything can change. If He can do it for me and He can do it for you, He can do it for your neighbor, He can do it for your coworker, He can do it for your spouse and your children. Listen, God is a healer, and it's His will that we all be restored to complete health, physically, mentally, spiritually. And so I pray today that your vision will be increased, that you'll increase the relationships in your life, the good relationships, the ones that you need, that you won't be isolated in your problems. And not only that, don't be isolated in your victories too. Celebrate what God's doing in your life. Don't be ashamed. Scripture's very clear that we're to rejoice with those that rejoice and mourn with those who mourn. And we do a great job of mourning with people, but we could do a lot better job of rejoicing with people when God is blessing them and they're experiencing breakthrough. Even though we may not be, They are. So let's rejoice with them, knowing that our time is coming. Knowing that, hey, it may not look right now, it may not look good now, but our vision, that spiritual vision, helps us to look past the circumstances of today so that we can see what God's going to do in the future. God bless you. Stay warm. My hands are freezing. It's nasty out here, but I love you. So sorry we couldn't have church today, but that's the way it works. So hug somebody's neck. Tell them you love them. That may be your wife, your spouse, whoever that is. Hug somebody, all right? I love you. God bless you. I'll see you Wednesday night. Have a blessed day.